Konnichiwa, ninjas. Now, if you guys watch my videos, you guys may have noticed that I like Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
I love Batman. Batman is awesome.
There's Batman! So it may come as a shock to you that I really enjoy the Arkham series. So in celebration of the third installment of the Arkham series, making it the Arkham trilogy, I'd like to make this month Batman month. A month of Batman-related videos. Hold it right there! I own all the rights to dedicating a month to a video game franchise you love! Wait, who are you supposed to be again? I'm Peanut Butter Gamer. But you're brown. Racist! How is that racist? The person you say you are has white skin, actually more of a light tan color. Nobody's really white. And you have brown skin. What, you got a problem with people with brown skin? Wait, you can see me, right? You can see my face. All I see is a racist who's stealing my intellectual property. Okay, I'm not even gonna have that argument with you, okay? First of all, Batman is not only a video game character. He's also a comic book character and a cartoon character and is in movies. Zelda is not in those things.
Well, excuse me.
Second of all, this is just too broad of an idea for you to have a monopoly on it. You see the angry video game nerd and the nostalgia critic dedicating months to things they like, but nobody's getting angry because one of them did it first. It's just a broad idea. Wait! There are others who steal from me? To war! Well, now that he's gone, let's get started! The top 10!
Hey, we own top 10s.
Now, since I like Batman so much, it should make sense that I want to see him in more good games. So without further ado, the top 5 Batman games that need to be made!
Number 5.
Now with the success of motion control gaming, such as Wii Sports, the Just Dance games, and their clones, motion control gaming, it isn't what I would call cool, but it is interesting. And it's a really good way to get people interested in fitness and physical health. But, while Just Dance is great for normal humans, but for Batman fans, we don't want to prance around and dance. We want to prance around and fight criminals! Ha ha! So I'm suggesting a Batman motion control game where there are minor changes to the Just Dance formula, but you're basically just going around going bam, 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 you know, training to be Batman. Who better to be a fitness icon than Batman, the fittest man alive? He literally just trained his body so he could compete with Superman. He's a perfect fitness icon.
Number 4. Now, in 2002 to 2003, there was a Batman comic book series that released with an amazing story and well-known characters portrayed beautifully. I am, of course, referring to the comic book story arc, Batman. This is probably one of my favorite Batman books. I don't plan to spoil it, and I recommend you pick it up. It's a great read, and more, I think it would make a great video game. WB Interactive wouldn't have to deviate that far from the Arkham experience. But for the parts they should, I have some suggestions, such as forcing the player into Batman's psyche. This story offers a ton of opportunities to dive into Batman's character in a truly interactive way. So while cutscenes are great, I would recommend having little to none of them in a game based off this series.
Number 3.
I'm pretty sure almost everybody knows Batman's origin story, even if you're not a dedicated follower of the series. But very few people know about Batman's first appearance in the DC universe. Creating a Batman Year 1 game might change that. Letting us play as the Dark Knight before he really knew what he was doing, not only would it provide a perfect opportunity to teach the player a new Batman control and formula with quality interactive tutorials, but since it seems to take place before supervillains, it will provide a perfect opportunity for the Arkham team to avoid the lackluster boss battles. I'm not saying that the Arkham team should avoid the things that they aren't good at, but this will provide a perfect opportunity for them to focus on what they are good at.
Number 2!
Now, one of my favorite Batman comic book story arcs is the No Man's Land series. It centers around Gotham City being decimated and cut off from the rest of the United States, putting it in kind of a zombie apocalypse scenario without, the zombies, but it's still really cool. And I'm surprised with the whole zombie apocalypse craze going on that there's been no game like this. This is prime area.
Number 1.
Now, what on earth could possibly rank any higher than my favorite Batman story arc? Well, Batman the Cohesive Experience. Imagine this. A game where you can play through the entire Batman timeline. Every single interesting story, mostly. And I'm thinking it'd be great if you could find a way to put in choice here. Let us control the destiny of Batman. Try and figure out what would happen if, say, Batman didn't almost die his first night of fighting. Would his costume look different? Let us make a couple of minor choices throughout Batman's career and find it different. Although I recommend Universe not be the one from Batman Year 1 and The Dark Knight Returns, just because The Dark Knight Strikes Again occurred in the same universe. And this, well, some of you guys might like it, let me know. This one left a sour taste in my mouth. So I'm recommending you use a different universe. I'm not sure which one you should use. Maybe you should make some minor tweaks to a good universe, from the No Man's Land series. But, just let us play through the whole Batman experience. Let us be Batman from year 1 all the way to the end.
And, let's see which one we're gonna do. Oh, I like that face. That is the best face.
I'm not the hero Gotham City wants, but I am the hero Gotham.
Ninjalens!